stay asleep for like a whole week or something? Your head is getting clearer. You can see a white ceiling. That unfamiliar ceiling again. I can't believe I'm in Evangelion. You wonder how long you've been asleep. You feel someone's presence beside you.
You're awake. How do you feel? Thank goodness you finally came to. I was so worried about you. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. But your power, it was amazing. The power you used, we call it persona. And those creatures you defeated are shadows, our enemy. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you. My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekkoukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward. Really? But still. And here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth.
You didn't edit that line there. Atlas USA or whatever. Putting on a blank.
So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time.
Time to put
all right,
social link.
I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up. Oh, and you don't have to be formal around me or anything. Us second-year girls gotta stick up for each other after all. Bye.
The next day. Yo, long time no see. What's up? Did you have an upset stomach or something? Anyways, I got something to tell ya. Actually... Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say anything. This is the first and second rules. Sorry man, chuckle. Sheesh, someone's full of energy today. I could hear you from all the way over there. Hey, it's Yucatan. You two live in the same dorm. You came separately today? Is it because you'll call us too many rumors again? What? I just left a little late. Anyways, I need to talk to her. Bye-bye, Junpei. What? Are you feeling better? Minako? Thanks for blushing at me. Sorry to hate you with this first thing in the morning, but Ikutsuki-san wants to talk to you today. Come to the 4th floor of the dorm after school, okay? Don't forget. That's enough about mammoths. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. And that wraps it up for the Stone Age. I'm tired of lessons about stones. Hey! Are you fucking insulting Steven Universe? I'd rather talk talk about the Sengoku era. Japanese history is not that exciting until then. Though I'm paid to do this, so I've gotta. It's tough being an adult. Next is the Jomon period. When do the samurai get their day in the sun? I'll just ask a question at random and call it a day. Hey, Junpei! What was the style of houses in the Jomon period called? Am I supposed to know about something way back then? Quick, Minako, what the heck is he talking about? Mud huts. That's correct! Mud huts were built by digging a hole in the ground and supporting the roof. It's no use. I can't get interested. Ugh. I want to get to the age of katanas. Everything else is so dull. God. Hey! I answered right and I don't get any credit? Oh well. Thanks, Minako. You hear your classmates whispering. Minako told Junpei the answer. She's really smart. You became slightly more popular. Your charm has increased. Class is ended for today. There seems to be something important going on at the dorm. You decide to go back early. The dorm. You turned on the television. What? The news is on. A room on the 4th floor. Yukari, Mitsuru, the chairman, and an unfamiliar male student are sitting here.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. I wasn't sure what I'd do if anything had happened to you. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat.
Okay, Dad.
Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
You're...
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
It occurs each night as the clock strikes 12. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that?
Yeah,
You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them. Unfortunately, the police can't do anything during the dark hour.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users. Which means it's all up to you guys.
Yeah, you guys.
I'm glad you're quick to understand.
Who's that? Oh. Yeah, here's a gun kid.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Yeah, okay.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad.
Good
Oh,
job.
I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up. Wasn't that? Oh, never mind.
You joined C's to fight the shadows. Huh? A voice rings in your head. There it is! Oh, you got the Fool Arcana! You've established the C's social link of the Fool Arcana. You feel your inner strength growing. You recall what Igor said about the power of social links. The intensity of social links makes persona stronger. Social links. Are these the bonds you form with people you meet? You are still tired from your hospital stay. You decided to return to your room. As you were dozing off, you felt someone's presence.
Hi, how are you?
Yo, what's up?
We've met before. Soon, the end will come. I remembered,
Okay.
so I thought I should tell you.
That's nice of you.
I wasn't expecting you to thank me. But you're welcome. That is what I'm supposed to say, right? I don't really know what this end is about either. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power.
Yep.
And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none.
Yeah, that's me.
It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met?
No.
I expect you to honor your commitment.
Yeah,
I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
That wasn't creepy. The boy disappeared. Tuesday's coming. Did you bring your coat? Morning. Thanks about yesterday. Akihiko-senpai's injured too, and I was really uneasy about working alone with Mitsuru-senpai. Is senpai okay? Yeah, let's do our best together. But I wonder when senpai's injury is going to heal. Never. He said that it wasn't a major injury. You just broke all my bones. Yukari began talking to you in class.
I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone. I'll save the details for later. See you there.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
Why you been there? Seems that Junpei was listening
Well, it's
too.
not that I don't like her. She's just... Never mind. Let's go. About earlier, it's not that I don't like her or anything, you know? Oh, I'm talking about Mitsuru Senpai. Why's Junpei always have to talk about stuff that isn't any of his business, huh? Plus, he says it all in the creepiest, most perverted way. He's like the poster boy for sexual harassment. You know, last year he...
You continued to gossip all the way back to the dorm. Dormitory, 4th floor. Come in. Mitsuru and Akihiko are already here.
Welcome back.
We were waiting for you. There's someone I want to introduce.
Is
Huh?
it me?
Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy. What's up?
Junpei? Why are you here?
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here
Yeah,
as
we're
of
in
today.
that class.
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that? Hey, don't feel bad. It happens to all us Persona users. But man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kinda lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join? It'd be nice to have a guy around too, wouldn't it?
Huh? Yeah.
So anyway, glad to join the team. You can count on me.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only Persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Tartar sauce.
What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
It's no surprise,
It's a surprise.
since it only appears during the dark hour.
Really?
The dark hour?
The dark
Just like
hour.
the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Nest.
Whoa!
Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Yeah, I'm
Since
fucking done.
Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Relax, I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay
Let me
here.
stay here.
As you know, I can't summon a persona.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
Yeah. That's Smurf Becca.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Labyrinth. It's David Bowie, man. He's
Once
here.
the dark hour passes,
He's in the tower.
everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
No one knows.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
So, this is Tartarus. You decide to enter the tower.
Whoa. It's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
Me!
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
You're in charge.
What? But she's a girl.
Well, she has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like she can?
Yeah, I'm fucking better
Yeah,
than
of
you
course
two.
I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
Crew.
All right, let's head inside. Are you ready? That's the spirit.
That's the spirit. You decide to go through the entrance. A strange door is sitting in the corner of the
What's the
lobby.
matter?
The velvet key in your hand is shining. The key fits into the door's keyhole as if it was being sucked in.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, me too.
The time has come for you to wield your power.
For you.
The tower that you are about to venture into.
You.
How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power. Your power is unique. It's like the
Yay.
number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities.
I can't believe I'm Zero from the Zero
You
Escape
are
series.
able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed.
Personas.
And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. My spare time will soon be scarce. But please, come again of your own accord.
Wonder if we can get to meet
I'll tell you
Theodore.
then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. But before I forget, do you recall when I mentioned another resident of this room?
There's
Tell
actually
me,
look free.
when you think of this person, what do you see? I
I think
see.
he's a man.
Then let's bring him out for a proper introduction.
My name is Theodore, but please, feel free to call me Theo.
There he is! There he is! There he
It's
is!
a pleasure to meet you.
My assistant will aid you as well. Until then, farewell.
Hey, are you all right?
No.
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
Would you just fucking say to me, you piece of shit?
That's what you picked to dwell on? Oh, I get it. You're trying to yank my chain here. Don't worry, though. I got you covered whenever you need it, man.
Thanks! They don't seem to see
Yeah,
the door.
yeah, whatever. Come on, let's go.
You can check your own stats by pressing the triangle button. Also, you can save your progress by accessing the clock to the left of the entrance. You can also pay money to heal by accessing this clock. There it is! Courage, badass, charm, bewitching, academics, genius. I'm the best around. Nothing's ever gonna keep me down. Group that seems to fight shadows. Class clown. Executive's daughter. Boxing champ. Fancy leather sheath. Might please someone. Who wants a book cover? Who wants a book cover? You want a book cover. Yes. It's the contract you signed at the dorm. It's a key to the room. Although it is supposedly possible to do so without one. It's Akahiko. Since Yukari and Junpei have no real experience in battle, make sure you back them up. What did you just fucking say? Go home. Don't worry, I won't push you too hard. You'll be just fine. Alright, let's do this. I'll prove that I should be in charge. What did you just fucking say about me? So this is Tartarus. Let's go home! I keep equipment that helps me search for information in there. Please don't touch it. You might touch it. Are you ready? Inside Tartarus.
So, this is it, huh?
I hope I don't get lost.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa, is that you, Senpai?
I'll be
Yeah!
providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now,
Yeah! it
based on your
does.
current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute.
At any minute! It's just at any minute, man.
They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Right.
Okay.
Got it.
Right! Got it.
Why is she always like that?
Let's begin. Keep in mind, these are real battles you'll be engaging in. Now, see if you can eliminate all of the shadows wandering around on this floor. Oh yeah, that was a shadow. Watch out! I detect a shadow in front of you. Move in and hit it before it attacks you. Press the X button to use your weapon. If you can hit an enemy before it hits you, then you'll have the advantage at the start of the battle.
Takeba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience. Would you like me to explain the basics of battle? The primary offensive options available to you in battle are attack and skill. Attack corresponds to the weapon you've equipped, while skill relates to your persona's abilities. Though skills consume either stamina or spiritual power, they tend to have a greater effect. Use whichever option best suits the situation. Keep attacking until you've defeated the enemy, but pay careful attention to your stamina. That's it for now. Did you get all that? Okay, then I want you to defeat the enemy before you. Try using both the skill and attack options.
Who's the man? Well, there.
Now's a good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle. Do you want to know more?
Okay.
Nearly every type of attack is associated with a particular property. For example, swords can be used to do slash attacks, while bows are used to do pierce attacks. Skills, on the other hand, have different properties. Bufu, for instance, indicates an ice attack. Now, most enemies are vulnerable to certain types of attacks. In other words, they have weaknesses. A fire skill will deal greater damage to an enemy that's weak against fire. With my power, I can analyze an enemy to determine its weaknesses and strengths. That falls under tactics. Do you follow? The enemies you're facing have a weakness that you can exploit. Why don't you give it a try?
Let's give it a try.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy. Fire is effective. 2 enemies remain. Don't get careless.
This thing won't give up!
Persona! One more.
One more!
Keep up the good work. Were you able to exploit the enemy's weakness in the last battle? If you didn't already notice, doing so will also grant you an additional attack. Would you like more details? An enemy will lose its balance if you exploit its weakness or land a critical hit. This will give you the opportunity to perform an additional action. In other words, you'll get to do one more thing. You can keep attacking the same enemy, or if you prefer, attack a different target. And if you succeed in knocking another enemy off balance, then you can act yet again, which means you can remain on the offensive for as long as you can keep this up. This strategy is essential to securing victory. However, remember this: an enemy that's already lost its balance cannot be knocked off balance again. You can't knock down someone who's lying on the ground, right? It's the same idea.
You can
Now,
try.
to knock an enemy off balance, you need to know its weaknesses. So don't hesitate to ask me for an analysis. I'll be sure to share the results with the others as well. Got it? Then proceed with the battle. Use what you've learned to quickly dispose of the enemy. Yes, excellent attack.
Awesome!
Another enemy down. There's only one left.
Destroy the fucking things, man. Oh boy. I think that pixie is cursed. Oh well. You've welcomed pixie.
There is a better way to defeat all of your enemies in battle than to attack them individually. You can perform an all-out attack. Would you care to hear more about this? When enemies are thrown off balance, they become vulnerable. An all-out attack will allow your entire team to attack simultaneously. Your enemies will be unable to defend against it. It's a very reliable method of attack. Whether or not you want to perform an all-out attack is up to you. But remember, you cannot perform it when you're alone. So if you want to have it in your arsenal, make sure your team's comprised of at least 2 members. That's all you need to know about all-out attacks. Do you understand what I've just explained to you? Then, that concludes the basics of battle. But there's one last thing I need to tell you. Shadows become stronger the further you advance. If you don't think you can win a battle, retreat at once. There may be times, however, when an escape will be impossible. This battle is one of those times. Good luck. I summon you! Yes, excellent attack.
Get him!
I summon you!
You guys don't even need to.
Another enemy defeated. 2 remain. I summon you! Excellent consecutive attacks. One more!
Been a little while, but I'm still battling. Fast while you just paddling.
Got it. Dice leveled up.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
Woot!
Yay! Thanks, Junpei.
Welcome back. So, how was it? I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power. But damn, I'm beat.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry, though. You'll adapt. But
You'll
I'm
adapt.
surprised. You all did much better than I expected.
Yeah, I played this
At
game
this
before.
rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
I'll fucking kick your ass, Akihiko. In any event, by combining your powers with your teams, you were able to get... Yeah, you did good. You feel a bond forming between yourselves. Huh? You felt the thing. I'm starving. Yay, French. Haha. Infused Platonas. 170. Oh, those were those things always were. I thought they were just like random shit. How do you get one though? How do you get one though? I guess I know. Goodbye, everyone. Morning. I didn't know that we were on the same train. But man, things have been real crazy these past couple days. Are you alright? You must be confused since you've just transferred here, too. Alright. Wow, that's impressive. You're completely different from Junpei. On the other hand, I'm so bored, I feel like I'm going to die. Is there any way I can sneak in on the fight? Maybe I could get past Mitsuru if I wear Junpei's hat. No, never mind. The consequences wouldn't be worth it.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly.
Yay!
Next, we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
Thank you.
So, she did get
Kirijo
elected.
3DS.
Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
You can say that again. There's like some kind of aura around her. Besides, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming
Student
year.
Council President.
It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives to accommodate this lofty goal. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. To imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. I'm certain that many of you have your own visions of the future. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, ideas, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Dang, that was freaking amazing. Hey, did you understand what she was talking about? Huh? Well, I mean, what do you think?
Hear that?
Unlike her, I'm just your average, normal high schooler.
Whoops. Afternoon. Alright. Today we'll be going over my era literature. Let me talk about page 12. You know what? I'm tired of these textbooks. I just went over this novel in the last class. I've got a great poem we can cover instead. Close your textbooks, everyone, and listen. Alright, Kenji, you better not be sleeping back there. You should be ashamed of yourself for taking a nap while I pour my heart into reading this poem. Alright. I've got another essay along with your regular assignment tonight. I expect a slice of cake when you turn it in, too. And don't cheap out with the store-bought stuff like last time. What? Class is ended for today. Yay! I hear that starting on the 24th, some athletic teams will be recruiting new members. Just the volleyball team and the tennis team, though. The others are full. If you're interested in joining, why don't you go check it out? Just check it out. www.nfl.com. Just check it out. Go down the stairs to the right, and eventually you'll find it. Thank you, male student. You're the transfer student everyone's talking about, right? The one who moved into the dorm where Akihiko-senpai lives? I've always wanted to talk to you. Really? Great! Then could you be a pal and tell me everything about Akihiko-senpai? His favorite foods, his type of girl, how he spends his day off, and... Being on a diet sucks. Maybe you didn't notice, but I look different than I used to. Dude, Mitsuru-senpai's speech this morning was crazy. I heard no one was even close to her in the election. Considering her background, I don't know why they bothered. Let's face it, we're all just plain ordinary. We're all just plain ordinary compared to her, man. Do you tend to get lost in school? Yes. Where are you headed? The art club. Leave this room and go down the stairs to the right. The art room, music room, and science room will be right there. The deadline for new members to join cultural clubs has already passed. But maybe the smaller clubs will be recruiting new members soon. You know, rumor has it that the square button is convenient for getting closer to your destination. I don't know where you'd find that square button. It's in your heart, female student. It's in your heart. When you were absent, there was an election for student council president. Mitsuru-senpai's speech was so cool, I voted for her. Everyone else looks so small compared to Mitsuru-senpai. Mitsuru-senpai. She said she's going to quit being a high schooler. Well, it's her life, not mine. School's barely started, and there's already been a student who quit. She only had 2 years left. What else should she do if she doesn't even graduate from high school? It's class E's for my parents always nag me to, study for exams and stuff. so annoying. I just became a junior. I'm supposed to be having fun. They just came into my rooms. They just came into some money. So they're all getting all strict about my future and junk. It's the power. Be mindful as you wash your hands. What should you do today? Is that all that's ever gonna say? What do you want? I'm using my cell now. Talk to me later, okay? Okay. Fuck you are. By the way, the sign on the door to the home economics room looks like it was written in another language. It's hard to read. It doesn't look like English. And if you listen close, you can hear mysterious voices inside. It's one awfully mysterious economics class, let me tell you. I'll tell you what. Science. I'll go with that later. Listen here. The schedule is posted for the first term. Hi there, welcome. What? Bread! Give me all this bread! Give some more fucking bread. He sounds like he knows what he's saying, doesn't he? Well, listen to this. Last year, he was dating 2 women at the same time. But the thing is, they worked together. And when they found out, they both dumped him. There's a saying, he who hunts 2 hares at once will catch neither. That means a student like you, who's always trying to do 2 things at once, will. The teacher continues to scold the student. This asshole. I came here because I'm not feeling too good. I just wanted some cough drops, but he gave me this weird-looking medicine. I wasn't in the mood to gather my courage, so I declined. And he busted out another weird medicine that I'd never even seen before. Yeah, this good old nurse's office. Hiya, Mr. Itogawa. Bye, Mr. Itogawa. gone now. Oh, okay. Bye. You ran into Junpei at the entrance and decided to go home with them. There's a commotion at the front gate.
Akihiko-senpai!
Oh, there he is! It's Senpai!
Man, would you look at that? I hear they're always swarming Akihiko-senpai like that. I know he's the captain of the boxing team, but... I mean, come on. You don't even see girls flock like that on TV. I wonder where they're going.
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Huh? Who? Us? I guess so.
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be at the police station.
I got
See you
arrested.
there.
The police station? Are your friends gonna come along too?
Who, these girls? I don't
Probably.
even know their names. They talk so much they give me a headache. Anyway, I'm gonna
Jesus
head out.
Christ.
Don't keep me waiting.
You fart.
Oh, why can't he be more friendly?
Man,
Did
how
it
can you
follow?
not know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them. Well, guess we gotta go. Sheesh, talk about putting a damper on a guy's afternoon.
What were you even gonna do, Vic Minokopo? You decided to head there with Junpei.